Hi friends, how was your Christmas? Our Christmas was mostly okay, but it was very disappointing that our son didn't make it home. His flight was canceled because of the snow and ice, and he didn't get leave until the 23rd. And when he told me that's how late he was coming, I just had that sinking feeling, and I tried to get excited that he was coming, and I kept telling myself, well, Mom's not going to be here this Christmas, but at least Eric's coming. But yeah, that didn't end up being the case. He had a 2-hour drive from base to a hotel by the airport because he had an early morning flight, and someone gave him a ride. And in the middle of the night, he was notified that the flight was canceled. So he texted me, and then I talked to him till like 5 a.m, and it ended up being kind of a blessing in disguise, because as I was talking to him around 3 a.m, I heard water gushing, and I was so freaked out that maybe it was inside the house, but no, it was the spigot out back, and we had forgotten to take the hose off earlier. So my husband had our son take the hose off, but he didn't realize it was in the on position. So it was very cold here and it had frozen. It was at that moment that it thawed. So it would have been spraying full force for I don't know how many hours if I hadn't been awake. So I woke my husband up and had him come down, and we were still trying to figure out what our son should do, because he needed to get back to base, or he was going to have to stay in the hotel until he found a flight home. But of course, any other flights were very expensive, including one for like $2,000 one way, and that's like a month's pay for him in the Army. He made the decision to take an Uber back to base, which was like, I think he said it was $150 or something. And he drove 4 hours to his best friend's house and had Christmas with them. And then he managed to find a flight back home from the city where his best friend lives. And this one had one stop, and the stop was in Dallas. When he got to Dallas, he said they had to deboard the plane, and then he said it was delayed because they were waiting on a co-pilot. And then the gate next to him, that flight was canceled. And I was starting to freak out. Like, what is he going to do in a city where he doesn't know anyone? And he's very far away from base now. So, yeah, he was supposed to come in at like 1 a.m, and then he said, oh, now it's going to be 2, now it's going to be 3, now it's going to be 4, and then I regretted not going to bed. I was just going to stay up and pick him up and drive him home. And so that was 2 times in less than a week that I was up to like 5 a.m. Thank goodness a co-pilot came. So it was a bit of a stressful Christmas, but I wanted to share what was kind of a miracle for us. I had a wonderful friend come over and figure out the difficult sleeping arrangements in our house. So I never thought we could fit 2 twin beds in our girls' room, and I felt kind of stupid that we could have done that all this time. So we had a loft bed that was kind of low, that was under this window right here. So a tall bunk bed, it would have had the girls, like whoever's on top, being right in front of the window. So it would be awkward. So my friend had 2 twin beds and box springs and frames that they didn't need anymore. So that was the other issue, was we have so many needs piling up, and our boys used to have a bunk bed in their room and it was breaking. And as soon as Eric left for the army, Andrew tore that thing down and we got rid of it. And then he just started sleeping on a mattress on the floor. And we had the oldest, cheapest IKEA mattresses. And I felt bad about it. Jared had a mattress we bought him shortly after we moved into this house and when he finally got his own room. So we lived in an apartment before this house, and the 4 kids we had at the time, they all shared a room. And it was very tricky, but we eventually got a bunk bed that had a pull-out bed underneath it. And we felt bad about that situation for a long time. So we had the loft bed in here, and Sabrina was sleeping on a mattress on the floor underneath the loft bed. And it's just been a hard year, and I really couldn't wrap my brain around trying to organize this room. So my friend brought the mattresses up with her husband, and they said, well, this could go there, that could go there. And at first I thought, yeah, you might be able to get the beds in here, but then where's the furniture supposed to go? But yeah, they made it work. And she's just very gifted at figuring out how to make things look cute and where to put everything. So that was kind of the highlight of my Christmas. And like, I can come in here now and just comfortably sit on a bed. I can come in here and read a book to Sabrina without having to sit on the floor. And I love coming in their room now and just seeing it look cute. And then my sister-in-law bought cute bedding for them. And she was really irritated because she got snowed in and wasn't able to make it here. And the girls thought for sure that I was going to buy them bedding for Christmas. And I think they were a little disappointed, but I didn't want to tell them, well, your aunt got you some bedding. So here's a photo I'll share. And there's also this shelf that goes around the room. And we had never bothered like putting anything up there, but yeah, now like all the stuffed animal, I don't know if you can see, but all the stuffed animals and stuff are up there. That's pretty cute. Before I forget, tell me in the comments what you got for Christmas and what made it special. And I'm going to show you real quick some of the things I was given. So my old water bottle was in bad shape, and Carmen got me this, and it's my favorite color. And I bring a water bottle everywhere I go. And this one has a little flip spout, and I have to get used to using it because it has a straw attached. And so you're not supposed to like, drink it like that. And when Eric got home on the 28th, we had sort of our second Christmas, and he got me this lotion. Oh, and I have a photo of this too. He got me some socks with his face on it. This is why we need Eric home, because he makes everything funny. Sabrina made me this at school. I love school gifts so much. I think she said it has other pictures in it, like you can swap it out for different holidays, but I didn't open it and look yet. Maybe I should open it and look, huh? It is true. Okay. Oh, look at the cute family that came with it. Oh, that reminds me. My sister, her favorite movie, I don't know if it's still her favorite movie. It's The Burbs. And her favorite line is when they're grilling the creepy neighbors. And who's this, Hans? This your girlfriend? No, it came with the frame. And when my sister had her first Christmas after she got married, there was this frame ornament with some bride and groom hanging on her tree. And I said, "Who is this?" And she goes, "It came with the frame." And I have a friend who does digital design, and one year I had her make our family photo look like we came with the frame. And so my sister was living out of state at the time. Here's another one. And I told her she had to call me when she opened my present because I had to hear her reaction. Okay, so it's all the same season, but but I can get more frames, right? Anyway, so my sister said that the gift finally came, and it took her a moment, and she goes, "Oh, this is such a cute photo." And then after a moment, she goes, "Oh, it came with the frame." I love surprises like that. And this Christmas, I didn't feel like I had anything that I was really excited to give this time. It just was a, more of a strained Christmas. And my dad was stressing out because he just didn't feel like he had it in him to Christmas shop. And I said, Mom didn't Christmas shop for years. She just gave us gift cards. "Oh, really?" "Yeah." He said, "Well, what if I gave you money to help with your Christmas shopping?" I said, "That would be great." That was actually very helpful. So I was able to get the kids a Switch, which isn't exciting for Jared or Eric because Jared had his own that he bought years ago, and then he took it to college with him. And that left the rest of the kids at home without a Switch. And a couple Christmases ago, Andrew bought Eric a Switch so that they could play together online. And so, yeah, not a surprise for Jared and Eric, but the other kids were blown away, and now I guess all of our kids can play together online, so that's cool. I was excited about that part, but I always want to have something really exciting to give everyone in my family. But yeah, I'm not on the ball this year. And Eric had asked if his friend could join us for Christmas because she couldn't go to her parents' house because she couldn't afford to go. And I said, sure. So, that made it special that we could welcome someone into our home and get some gifts for her too. But then Eric didn't get to have Christmas with her either. She did come over and visit on New Year's Eve, so it was fun. But yeah, it's still hard not to feel like very disappointed that we didn't get to have Christmas as the whole family. He missed our Christmas Eve at my sister's house, and then Christmas Day with us, and then the next day we had a gathering with my brother's family, and so my nephew wasn't able to make it for Christmas either because of a canceled flight. And it was really kind of a miracle that my niece made it home. So that day was like the one chance for Eric to see his cousins. And I don't know when we're all going to have the chance to be together again because Andrew's going to be leaving on a mission and he'll be gone for 2 years. That's the plan anyway. And yeah, I'm just trying not to think about that too much because it hurts my heart. And I had to take Jared back to college, so he didn't really get all that much time with Eric and we didn't get to do all of the things we would have liked to do. And I could have taken him a day later, but I had scheduled 2 appointments for Carmen to get her braces off yesterday. And then later the same day, we had to go back to get her retainers. So the first appointment, they removed the braces and then took the mold to make the retainers. And you have to go back the same day because your teeth can shift already. So, yeah. It's been a crazy time, and I'm very grateful the pass was completely clear. So that's another stress for us, is to get Jared to school and back. We need the pass to be open. And also, I've never put chains on, so I've watched a video on how to do it. I know that actually putting them on would be quite a different deal. Oh, my husband also got me this. What is this? Oh, it has buttons you can push. It's fun. One more thing. I got a new immersion blender, and it has 3 attachments on it, including the one that you can use to puree stuff in the pot. So when I make my creamy tomato basil soup, I don't have to transfer it to a blender in multiple batches anymore, like I've been doing lately. The last time I did that, I got the soup sprayed on me. Like it came up through the lid somehow. So it also has a whisk attachment and a frother. And I made some hot chocolate and asked my husband, "Do you want frothing?" Sounds like frosting with a lisp. It's fun. Small joys in life. Also, I look like doo-doo because I've been fighting a sinus infection. I've been sort of sick since about November 12th. And I'm tired of it. And today we're having a windstorm. So hopefully I can upload this video. And I got a giant box of chocolates. The Christmas stuff was gone, and the Valentine stuff was already up. So Jared got me this giant box of chocolates. Well,
seriously,
I know what my New Year's resolution is not going to be. Okay, I think, oh wait, one more thing. You probably think I'm a liar now. I got a cozy blanket, and it's so soft. Who doesn't love a new blanket? It's, what do you call it?
Soft?
No, like with the material.
Please?
No. Ooh, hand me the rose thing. Eric got Sabrina this cool rose. Beauty and the Beast style. Where's the button? Lights. Oh, it has 2 different things it does. It does that. And Carmen also got a Bob Ross mug from Eric, and it was really amazing. But it got put in the dishwasher, unfortunately. But I did make a short video about that. Oh my gosh. Turn it around. Anyway, I've had days where I felt like I was turning the corner, felt slightly better, and I was having a dilemma about whether to go in or not, because if I go to my regular doctor, they'll tell me sure, see you in a month because they never have any openings. And if I go to urgent care, I'll get a moron who insists I don't have a sinus infection. So I've had that happen before. And I'm kind of done paying medical people for misdiagnoses. I still owe you guys like 3 more David Archuleta videos too. It would help if I felt better. Maybe we should go reheat some leftovers while we still can, because I don't know if we're gonna keep power or not. All right, thanks for watching and listening to me ramble and sound pathetic.